Hey everybody, it's Shy. I'm really excited to announce today's video because you guys asked for it, how to get a dance agent. So I'm gonna be giving you some tips on that. You guys ready? 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, you guys, Shy Dance Productions channel, where we're helping dancers like you elevate your dance career. And I am Shy Lopes, a veteran dancer of 20 years. That's right, professional dancer, teacher, choreographer. I've been in LA and Nashville. Guys, I've done it all. So I'm here to help you because I want you to succeed. All right, so in today's video, we're talking about how to get a dance agent. So I got 4 steps for you. Ooh, and then I even got some extra tips to go with that. So if you guys are loving these videos, or if it's your first time here, subscribe. And if you guys have any comments or questions, as always, write down below and I'll answer. Okay, let's get to it. Number 1, boom. Okay, so what you're gonna do is any city that you're in, you just go on to Google and you're gonna type in dance agency. Right? Okay, those are your keywords, dance agency, and put your city. So if you're in Nashville, you would put dance agency Nashville, or dance agency Atlanta, etc. LA, New York, wherever you're at. Okay, so that's gonna bring up like all of the dance agents. You can click on them, go to each one and just look at them, see who they represent, see what choreographers they represent, and find out their contact information. Sometimes they even have their open call auditions, which is for you guys to go and find an agent. You get to audition for them. So they'll have like an open call listed on their website, and you just look up that information and then you can show up at the open call audition. Make sure you're looking good though, okay? Look real good, like you ready for the gig. Hair, makeup, wardrobe, like stylish, like you about to go on to a music video, okay? And then sometimes you have to go on their website and look up for like a submission, and that you can like click on and it'll like drop down the little submission form and you fill that out and you can kind of do it that way. So I have a story of me actually holding an audition for DDO, which is an agency that was in Nashville. And they called and asked me, because I had been with DDO LA, they called and asked me if I would do the DDO Nashville auditions, hold them. So I was the choreographer and was holding the auditions to find dancers for DDO. So I kind of had that insight too, not only just going and being represented by an agent, but I've also been behind the table where I know what I'm looking for as a dancer. So if you guys have any questions, pop them down here and I'll answer them for you. Okay, number 2, oh, I just covered number 2, you guys. I just slid it right in there. It's the submission form. So that one is huge. I would recommend, honestly, that you go and do that no matter what, because you need to submit to them and just get in contact with them, like start writing them, emailing back and forth, even like phone calls, and just even checking to make sure that they got your submission. And when you do a submission, you wanna make sure you have some form of headshots, a resume put together, and any other photos you want to give them. If you have like a full body shot or something like that, that would be great. And obviously, because we're dancers, can I see obviously one more time? It's obvious. We're dancers, so they need to see you dance. Like if you're not able to go to an open call, or they're saying, yeah, we would love to see you, just go ahead when you email them that submission, send them some real footage, either like a YouTube link, or if you have like lots of videos on Instagram, give them your Instagram handle, social media, so that they can go and check you out and see how legit you are. And if they're gonna go check you out, make sure that you've got plenty of good videos of you dancing on there, okay? Because that's what they're gonna look at. Do exactly what they ask on the submission form, okay? Be smart. If they ask you for a list of certain things, don't just be like, oh, well, I don't have that. Just try to put together what you have. Especially if you're just starting out and you don't have headshots, just get like somebody to take your picture, you know, or go get headshots. Just get, you know, spend just a little bit of money and get just a nice headshot, or just take a selfie that you have just to go in, because if you're an amateur, that's okay. They know that you're an amateur. They're gonna give you a list that's gonna help you out that I'm not gonna tell you about right now, but I'll tell you about in a minute, okay? So number 3, request or look into certain agencies that can come and observe you in a dance class. So you wanna like look and see, either call them or look online at their website, just find in their information or talk to somebody and see if there's any classes that they come observe. as like an audition in place of an audition. They do that in LA a lot of the agencies, and I actually have auditioned for one of the agencies I was represented for in LA. They said, hey, we come and observe this person's class. Do you want to come take it and we'll just observe you? Because I had already met with them, they knew me, they saw my resume, I had already a long resume, and they were like, okay, you're legit, we've heard of you. Like, let's just come observe you in a class so we can know what you dance like, and just so they could get to know me better, basically. And make sure that I wasn't like, hadn't been training and looked terrible in class, you know what I'm saying? Because they got to represent good talent. So they came and observed, and they were like, awesome, okay, yeah, let's do another meeting or whatever it was, I don't even remember. We met up again, and then they signed me. So that's a great way to do it too. Look for those options too, if you can't make it to their call. Okay, number 4, request an in-person meeting. This is huge. I really push this for all of the dancers that I sort of mentor and people, just other professionals that I talk to. Sometimes agencies won't allow this, but you should really just push for it, I think. Unless you feel comfortable just signing with somebody you don't really know that well, but I just wanted to get an in-person vibe, meet all of the agents, kind of feel them out, just talk to them, kind of develop a friendship, acquaintance. It's just really important to me. So I highly recommend that for you guys because it's gonna be an ongoing, important relationship in your dance career. So that's why I'm like pushing it for you guys. Take this advice, okay? Also, you might want to get like a referral or a recommendation from a, say they're a dance teacher that they might know, somebody that teaches at Millennium or somebody, that they might know. Those are great to get your foot in the door because they're like, oh, this is legit. Like this girl trained under Shy for however many years. Okay, yeah, we'll meet with her and take a look at her. So that helps too. Yeah, that's just so important. So when I first moved to LA, another story, guys. When I first moved to LA, me and my mom went out there. We did not know anything, you guys. We just literally like phone book style. I don't even know how my mom did it. She just looking through the phone book for all the agencies. And we literally set up appointments with each agency, went to every agency and interviewed with them and just talked to them. We took my video footage and we were able to like show them that. And we took them like pictures of me that I already had and just anything that I already had. I was only 18, I just turned 18, so I didn't have very much. But I already had a little bit of a resume, so I made a little resume with like 3 or 4 gigs on there. But what was so great, what was such a great learning experience for me is that was when I found out who I liked, and some of the people were just like really too cold and kind of businessy for me, and I'm more of a warm, like I want to interact with people. So that was kind of a thing that I figured out. And one of the agents that I met with, her name is Kat Napolitano, and I can't even remember, I'll look it up and maybe put it in the video who she was with at the time. But when I interviewed with her, she was so honest, and that was so attractive to me of how honest and genuine she was. She said, Shy, you need to go to all the dance agencies and figure out who you click with best. And look, now I'm giving her advice to you. But anyway, I didn't end up signing with her. I signed with somebody that I vibed with the best, which was DDO LA. And later, Kat ended up working at this huge production company called E+ Productions with Doug Johnson. And I ended up working for them for like years. And it's just so funny. I'm saying all that to say it's a really small world. So when you go into any setting in the dance world, make sure that you are kind and honest and sincere, and just remember those people, remember their advice, be respectful, because look how that came around, and I worked for her for so long. We had a great relationship, working relationship. So anyway, saying all that. Okay, now I have an extra tip for you. Here's my extra tip. You ready? Okay, when you go to a dance audition, when you're auditioning for a dance agency, you want representation. So when you walk in the door, how you are presenting yourself is the first thing that they see, first impression, right? They stand out, don't they? Sometimes they're good, sometimes they're bad. So you wanna have a great first impression. You wanna be prepared as you can, even if you're younger and you don't really know. You wanna look great. Don't just wear typical like spandex dance clothes. You wanna go in maybe wearing something cool, something urban, vibey, you know, like just very current in style. Make sure you have all your shoes. Girls, heels. You have to dance in heels. Sneakers, maybe like a flat boot of some sort, and then all of your dance shoes too, because they might ask, oh, it says on your resume here that you're a great point dancer. So we'd love to see some ballet. So honey, you better have your point shoes. And anything else, if you have specialties, make sure that you're ready to do specialties, like if you do aerial work or break dancing, acting even, sometimes they'll ask you for like a short monologue. So you just wanna go in prepared. Just think, just go in bringing this much stuff, and then maybe when they ask you for this much, you're just so over-prepared is what I'm saying. You wanna be prepared. So make sure your makeup is looking good. Girls, your hair and makeup looking really good. You're looking fresh, you're smelling good, okay? All of those things, because that's how you're portraying, that's the first thing they see. So you want them to have a good first impression. You get what I'm saying there? Okay? Yeah, I know you would. Okay, dancers, I hope this really helped you with all of these tips on how to get a dance agent. And also, I'm gonna go ahead and link up some videos right here on why you should have a dance agency, and then the other one is what to wear to a dance audition. So those will help you with this video right here. So thanks again, you guys subscribe and like. Bye.